Pinsters, ginsters, where'd you get those tinsters? Welcome back to Tony and Ian. Wait, all the crowd are just cheering.
This is officially, have you actually run out?
This is now part B, yeah. Part B of again, we're back to 07, 01, 18. That's the date. The time is 1:30. You're listening to Tony and Ian, the podcast, episode 4B now, because we've actually run out of time. We do 15-minute slots normally, but I was so intrigued with your story and your pain.
But anyway, that's fine, we'll leave it as that. Where was I halfway through saying something?
No, I think we were talking about budgets for weddings, but obviously, who knows how much a wedding's
Oh, all I
actually.
will say is to finish off,
Go
actually. Spoke to a guy at work the other day, and for his wedding reception, they hired out like a pub. And they had a massive barbecue, pub garden. Obviously, the bar's there because it's a pub. And he said it's fantastic.
It does sound quite fun.
So there are alternatives, but who knows? We'll see. We'll keep you updated with that, with progress.
Yeah.
Does it have to be the traditional?
I mean, you can't tell what other people want. It depends. It comes down to law ultimately. Your fiancée.
Correct. Yeah.
And
I don't even know what I'm talking about. I haven't got to say it.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't really sway Rachel, my now wife, but at the time I would have done something like a pub. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But then it's not. You always need to know someone with a pub to have the relationship.
Do you reckon?
Well,
I just imagine that you've got one on behind the bar, though. You could probably have a couple of them.
Do you reckon, would they close their pub on the Saturday, though?
I would have thought so. The amount...
Go down the road.
Yeah.
They're closed anyway for most of the time.
They're closing. Yeah, the pub in your village. I would think about it because... I mean, this is pointless because Laura probably... I'm not having my wedding reception in a pub, Ian. Sorry, Laura.
Outside. Anyway, that's enough on that for now.
Yeah?
There is, I believe, a story that you would like to tell.
Well, we're going to play a song and we'll come back and then we shall talk... We'll talk about birds. This is Holy Mountain by Noel Gallagher. Enjoy.
Very good.
Very good. That was Noel Gallagher.
Very good. Very good.
High Flying Birds there from his new album, Who Built the Moon, which is a very good album, Ian. I was set up to hate it, I think, just because Noel Gallagher, he was saying, oh, no one's going to like it and all things like that. But it was a really good album.
They've been plugging it a lot on
Radio X.
Not just generally. He's been having interviews everywhere the last...
Yeah, him and his brother. Yeah. People say, oh, I want Oasis back together, and I'm a massive Oasis fan, Ian. Guess what? I don't.
Why? It's done now.
The two best albums I've had this year is Liam's solo album and Noel's solo album. Yeah. So I'm getting two albums where I used to get one Oasis album every 3 years. So I'm laughing. They are, I'm a big fan of them. Anyway, I'm going to tell you a quick story.
Yes, please.
It's not as intriguing or exciting, but it has got a bit weird actually. So it's been Christmas. We've just had our Christmas period, and it's lovely being at home. At the moment I'm not spending much time at home. To be fair, we went away for Christmas. Stayed with the in-laws.
How was it?
And it was really nice. Yeah, they live in Sheffield in the
Up north.
Peak District. Ooh. I'm starting to understand them a bit more.
No, too much.
But they've got some they're farmers, thick old accents, but lovely people, really lovely. Quite lucky, really, with the in-laws. It could be bad. You hear some horror stories. And while I've been home, I've got obviously the chickens running around in the garden, which is lovely. And then they've also, because the bird feed's out, they've got hundreds of little birds. They just fly in and you'll just see them eating the bird seed or anything I scatter around for the girls, for the chickens, and they'll be in and around, and there'll be little birds. But there's a robin who comes on his own now. I haven't put a name on him, just Robin Redbreast, isn't it? But he's got a little perch and he sits near
the Redbreast.
Ryan Robin, and he sits just Robin.
Robin the Robin, yeah, that works.
And he just sits there, and they say they're territorial. You can see he is, and it's quite sweet. And the chickens, they apparently they'll eat a bird, they catch it.
Really?
Yeah, or rat or mouse, they'll eat it. But you see them walking after. They walk around after birds sometimes, just I don't know what, just intrigued almost. But who knows? Anyway, there's a bit of feed in my garden, which they'll get into, and then suddenly, my bird feed, which the chickens use, the lid's fallen off, which is fine.
Yeah.
And I go out there, so I clean them out once a week. So I clean out the shed, and normally if there's a bit of old feed in, I might throw it away or just top it up. And I looked in there the other day, I was like, what's that? I think some bird has flown in and got trapped.
Oh no.
And died. So...
have they got access to it?
Yeah, because it's obviously flown into the top.
Can they eat it?
Yeah, it's bird feed. Oh, what? The pigeons haven't. The chickens haven't. No, because he's like in their feed, and like I don't know if he's got in and just eaten himself into a slumber and then just couldn't fly out, or he's just got his head stuck, or what. It's just like this little stiff dead bird.
How big's the hole? And how big's the bird?
So the top of the hole for the listener must be, what's that? 4 inch across? No, maybe a bit more.
Yeah, it's about 4 inch.
About 4 inch. Oh, I've just shown Ian something to give him what 4 inches roughly looks like. I'll let you decide what that is. This is dick. No, I've actually used my hand to show him what 4 inches, not my penis. Filthy. So anyway, women are dirty. So 4 inch hole, right? So the bird's flown into it, but that's only the top. So the lid's flown off. It's only where you put it, feed it up.
Yeah.
The feed pours out to the bottom, and there's like little holes where they get their beaks into. So he's flown into the 4 inch hole. And I don't know whether he's got trapped. His little foot's got
spread
trapped.
his little wings out.
No, maybe. I don't know.
Well, they can't fly out, could they?
Also, if the seed's low, it's a decent maybe 10 inches to the bottom of the feeder.
Well, that'd be fun. Think about it. If that's the size of the bird, and they go like a tennis ball in a tube.
Yeah, well, it's not quite. They can't fly. It's not a massive birdie, and I mean the bird's got blue tit. So penises and tits now. I don't know if we're allowed to talk like that. We should be. But anyway, it just made me chuckle where there's all this life and joy, and amongst it all, there's just this death, of course.
Have you fed it back to the
No,
chickens?
Of course not. It was all stiff. Bit like a little chewy bar for them. Snack.
Protein bar.
Right. Well, anyway, we're gonna we'll come back after the break. We're gonna play. This is Siobhan Scott.
I think we should wrap it up. I think it's
we're done. Time, you got anything to talk about?
No, Greg's gonna be here in a minute. It's time to get some dinner.
Right. Anyway, we're gonna have some lunch. It's been an absolute pleasure in catching up. You've been listening to Tony and Ian. Anything to say?
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. And we'll come back. This is Siobhan Scott with I'm Moving On. Take care, everyone. Much love. Bye. Goodbye. It's a tune.